Hello, what's up? It's Felicity and you're watching HWY Behind the Records episode number 35. This week we're gonna look at the performance pads, and performance pads basically work like scenes. You can adjust like certain parameters of the sounds, but the difference is that they are like temporary and velocity sensitive. So depending on how strong I push this button, like this also sets the range on how much the value gets changed. And also, like if I go away from the button, it also resets all the values back to the base. And that's what I'm gonna show you on the analog rhythm right now. Today we're gonna look at the last performance feature on the analog rhythm of this Rhodes to Live set arc, and this is basically performance pads. So first we had like the muting and unmuting. Then here we also like started to add in scenes where we can just like adjust certain sounds in a way. And now we also have like performance pads, which is like a third form or like another form of manipulating sounds. And basically it operates in a similar way as scenes. So you can press the knob here, and here you can already hear the delay and the reverb that I have on the snare drum and on the hi-hat. And if I press function and this button again and go to the track, you can see, okay, here I have pushed the delay and the reverb when I'm pressing, and it's also like depending on how like strong I press or with how much velocity, how much it affects the values. And the same is basically here, those are the max values if I full on click here. And what you can do with like performance pads here is I can have this one, and I can add this like low pass filter that I have. And like this is a little trick. If you like press this or keep them pressed and change to scenes, it keeps it locked. Like usually if you press it, like it goes away when you go away, but this is a way to keep like some things locked and yeah, maybe switch up some stuff. The performance pads basically work in the same way as the scenes. I can press function and on the pad, and then I see what is adjusted, or if I press on the new pad, I can, for example, like add some delay and reverb just on the kick, just like as an example. Or maybe another thing I could do is like add some distortion so the kick hits even harder. Alright, now with those performance pads, we can also like switch up the track a little bit more, or this basic pattern, and have more like transitional vibes. And yeah, that's what we're gonna try out. And yeah, as always, this is like really my first try doing all that stuff, so it might not be that perfect, and the goal is also not that it's like a perfect track with like all smooth transitions. It's more like for me to getting started with all that stuff, and also seeing, okay, how does this work and where do I need to focus a little bit more and train a little bit more. But yeah, that's for the following weeks to come. All right, yeah, that's another jam. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I think I can like yeah cut up some nice clips to showcase a little bit the stuff, but yeah, like I keep repeating myself, but I just need to practice more. All right, that's it for this week. Yeah, just like also the performance pads additionally to the scenes. And then yeah, next week we're gonna focus on the MPC and we're gonna look at the Q links and the XY effects and see how we can use those to also like modulate the sounds over there a little bit. And then yeah, I think that's all the stuff that we need or that we should focus on for now for the live performance. I think along the way we're gonna figure out some other features or like some other tricks. But yeah, now I feel like I just need to practice, and then yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. Make sure to check out this week's track of the Unofficial Summer Mixtape Volume 2 on Saturday at 4:20 p.m. A new track drops as always. And yeah, until then, stay healthy, have a nice week. Yeah, do something active, go see a friend, tell them something nice, and then yeah, see you next week. Bye.